Grief is like a colossal wave. It rises higher and higher, and no matter how sturdy your ship is, it will smash into it and wreck it, leaving you to drown.
Drown? Sounds like my last pool party, except instead of grief it was tequila, and instead of a ship, it was an inflatable flamingo. I still haven't found my swim trunks anyway.
Welcome back to Hot Book Radio. Today, we're diving deep, perhaps too deep, if you ask me, into Shanora Williams' beautiful, Broken Love, a novel that dares to ask, can love truly conquer all, even the gaping void left by death? A book that, I might add, has been wildly misinterpreted by certain enthusiastic readers.
Enthusiastic? You mean the ones who are drooling over Deke like he's a walking, talking, slam-dunking piece of meat? Because, let's be honest, that elevator scene, I'm pretty sure Shanora Williams single-handedly caused a global paper shortage with that chapter.
I was referring to the nuanced exploration of grief and the complexities of moving on. Yes, the physical aspects of the novel have certainly garnered attention. And I'm sure the author intended for us to focus solely on the existential angst, not the perfectly spicy descriptions.
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing. She's like the Shakespeare of smut. Or maybe the Stephen King of second chance romance. Wait, is that a thing? It should be.
Let's start with Davina, a woman clearly wrestling with profound loss, trapped between the memory of her husband, Lou, advances of a certain National Basketball Association superstar. I find her internal struggle quite relatable. The guilt, the societal pressure.
Relatable. Honey, the last time you felt societal pressure was when they ran out of organic kale at Whole Foods. Davina's got a dead husband, a mother-in-law from hell, and a ridiculously hot athlete trying to get in her pants. My biggest problem is deciding which flavor of ice cream to eat.
Her dedication to her career, her vulnerability. She's a complex, well-developed character.
She's also a bit of a tease, isn't she? Stringing poor Deke along like a basketball on a string. I'm Team Deke all the way. That man is a sainty, emotionally available saint.
Emotionally available? He practically bulldozes his way into her life. He sees a wedding ring and ignores it. That's not romantic. That's borderline predatory.
Predatory? He's offering her comfort and passion and probably a lifetime supply of courtside seats. What's she offering him? Tears and oh, speaking of baggage, did you hear about my ex?
We are not discussing your ex. Let's talk about Lou, the deceased husband. A seemingly perfect man, tragically taken too soon. He even gave Davina his blessing to move on.
Yeah, from beyond the grave. That's like a ghost giving you dating advice. Hey, I'm dead, but you should totally hook up with that guy. He's got a great jump shot.
It's a metaphor for letting go, for allowing oneself to find happiness again.
Or maybe Lou's ghost is secretly haunting Deke, making him trip during crucial games. You know, a little spectral sabotage. I'd watch that movie.
So, the central question, is this book a profound meditation on grief and second chances? Or is it just glorified wish fulfillment?
It's both. It's like a grief sandwich with a side of spicy romance. And a whole lot of basketball metaphors. I'm still not sure what a full-court press is in the bedroom, but I'm willing to learn.
I feel like it was unnecessarily long without much of a climax. Clearly, this reader missed the multiple climaxes.
Deke and Vina's story was everything. 5 exclamation points. That's commitment. That's like yelling your review from the rooftops.
I did find the pacing a bit uneven. The first half is a slow burn, almost agonizingly so, while the second half accelerates rather rapidly.
Accelerates. It goes from 0 to 60 like a Ferrari on the Autobahn. And that lake house scene. Let's just say I needed a cold shower after that.
Actually, upon further reflection, the accelerated pacing mirrors the whirlwind nature of grief and new love. It's a deliberate artistic choice.
Or maybe Shanora Williams just really wanted to get to the steamy parts. I'm not judging.
If Davina were a sandwich, she'd be a very complex, multi-layered panini with a hint of sadness and a surprisingly spicy kick.
And Deke. He'd be a double bacon cheeseburger with extra cheese and a side of, well, you know.
I give this book a 7.8 out of 10 broken hearts. It's emotionally resonant, beautifully written in parts, but occasionally veers into melodrama.
I give it 12 out of 10 sweaty basketballs. It's heartbreaking, and it made me believe in love again. Or at least in the possibility of dating a ridiculously attractive athlete.
Join us next week when we'll be discussing the existential dread of the discardic, a postmodern deconstruction of laundry.
Sounds thrilling. I'll bring the tequila and maybe my inflatable flamingo. Tune in next time to Heart Book Radio.